The following question has been asked millions of times across the globe. Do people really watch you while you're sleeping? And even if they do, should you be concerned, or is it all in your head? The idea of someone sneaking into your home to spy on you while you sleep is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. But what are the chances that this actually happened? Is there any truth to these scary stories? Let's find out. They watch when you're vulnerable. Imagine you're fast asleep in your bed, completely unaware of the world around you. Suddenly, you hear a noise, something just beyond your perception. You can't quite place it, but it feels like someone is watching you. Your heart starts to race, and you feel a surge of adrenaline. You try to convince yourself that it's just your imagination playing tricks on you, but the feeling persists. Before long, you find yourself wide awake, staring into the darkness of your room, unable to shake off the feeling that you're being watched. You may have experienced this before, and if so, you're not alone. There are countless stories of people who have had similar experiences, and it can be a truly unsettling feeling. So let's try and get to the bottom of this. Is it possible for someone to watch you while you're sleeping without you noticing? And if so, why would they do that? Why do people want to watch others while they sleep? There could be a number of reasons why someone might want to watch you while you're sleeping. One of the most common reasons is this is when a person gets pleasure from watching others. And it can be especially intense when the person being watched is asleep and therefore unable to consent to being observed. Voyeurs often target strangers because they do wonder how the person will react, and there is a greater sense of risk involved. Some people may also watch you while you're sleeping because they're interested in seeing what kind of person you are. They may want to know more about your life or simply satisfy their own curiosity. In some cases, people may watch you while you're sleeping because they're planning to rob your home. By observing your sleeping habits, they can learn when you're usually at home and when you go to bed. They can plan accordingly and increase their chances of a successful robbery. But how likely is it that someone will watch you while you're sleeping? According to statistics, it's actually quite rare. However, it is impossible to say for sure how many people are targeted each year, as many incidents go unreported. If you're concerned about your privacy and want to take precautions, there are a few things you can do. You can install security cameras around your home, including in your bedroom. You can also use a peephole on your door to see who's there before you open it. Finally, you can keep your windows locked at night. While these measures may seem extreme, they can provide peace of mind knowing that you're safe and secure in your own home. If you're already feeling paranoid, it is important to remember that the chances of someone breaking into your home and watching you while you sleep are slim. It is more likely than any strange noises or movements you hear are simply the result of your imagination running wild. That said, it's always important to be aware of your surroundings and take precautions to ensure your safety. You can hear them. Hearing is one of our most important senses, allowing us to communicate with others, enjoy music, and stay aware of our... But what happens when we lose that ability? What if you were able to hear things that were impossible for anyone else to hear? That was the case for one Reddit user who posted, "I can hear people outside my window when I'm trying to sleep, but nobody else can. I have an upstairs bedroom. I can hear people talking, coughing, footsteps, etc. But my partner can't hear anything unless I put my ear right next to the window. He thinks I'm crazy. Sometimes I can hear so clearly that I can make out individual words. It's getting worse and I'm worried." With over 22,000 up, this user's story highlights just how mysterious and sometimes unsettling our hearing can be. It is hard to say whether you rewrite or not, because there is no way to tell for sure if you can hear voices coming from outside your window. It is possible that they be coming from a neighbor's house or from people walking by on the street. It's also possible that you're hearing things that aren't really there. This is known as auditory hallucination, which means you're hearing sounds that aren't real. People with mental health conditions such as schizophrenia may experience auditory hallucinations. It's also possible that you're suffering from sleep paralysis. This condition can cause you to become temporarily paralyzed as you're falling asleep or waking up. During this time, you may also experience hallucinations. You can see them. Have you ever been lying in bed at night, trying to sleep, when suddenly you see something out of the corner of your eye? You turn your head to investigate, but whatever it was has vanished. You might have experienced sleep paralysis, a condition that causes temporary paralysis as you're falling asleep or waking up. You might have also seen a hallucination, which can occur when you're sleep deprived or suffering from a mental health condition such as schizophrenia, whatever the cause. These hallucinations can be scary and unsettling. In a Reddit post, one user described their experience. "I saw a woman sitting on my bed and I couldn't move. I was scared and I tried to scream, but I couldn't make a sound. Then the woman started to walk towards me and I shut my eyes tightly. When I opened them again, she was gone. I'm still shaking. What do I do?" These experiences can be terrifying, and it is important to seek professional help if you're re-experiencing them regularly. However, they're relatively common and often harmless. So do you worry too much if you see something out of the corner of your eye that disappears when you turn to look at it. It's probably just a trick of the light or your imagination playing tricks on you. They talk to you. Have you ever been awakened in the middle of the night by someone whispering your name or having a full-on conversation with you? If so, you might have been the victim of sleep talking. Sleep talking is a sleep disorder that causes you to talk in your sleep. It can be harmless, like talking about your day or singing a song, or it can be more disruptive, like yelling or having a fight with someone who isn't there. In some cases, sleep talking can be a sign of an underlying condition, such as sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome. But in most cases, it's perfectly normal. One Reddit user posted about their experience with sleep talking. "Last night, my husband woke up suddenly in the middle of the night and started screaming at me. 'Get away from me! I don't want you here!' I was so shocked and scared that he was talking in his sleep that I started crying. He woke up immediately and looked at me with a confused expression on his face. He had no memory of what he had said or done. We've never had any problems like this before. Is this normal?" Yes. It's normal for someone to talk in their sleep occasionally. But if it's happening frequently or disrupting your sleep, it's important to talk to your doctor. Sleep talking is usually harmless, but in some cases it can be a sign of an underlying condition. They touch you. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night to find someone touching you? If so, you might have been the victim of sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is a condition that causes temporary paralysis as you're falling asleep or waking up. It can be accompanied by a feeling of pressure on your chest, making it difficult to breathe. In some cases, sleep paralysis can cause hallucinations, which may include feeling as though someone is touching you. One Reddit user posted about their experience with sleep paralysis. "Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night and felt someone touching me. I couldn't move or make a sound. I was so scared that I started crying. Then the touching stopped and I was able to move again. Was I dreaming, or did someone break into my house and touch me while I was sleeping?" While it can be frightening to experience, sleep paralysis is generally harmless. However, if you experience it frequently, it's important to talk to your doctor. Sleep paralysis can be a sign of an underlying condition, such as sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome. So the next time you wake up in the middle of the night to find someone touching you, don't panic. It's probably just a dream. Do you believe these people really watch you while you're sleeping? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos.